Rough game and rough play by both the Baylor Bears and Oklahoma State's women's soccer teams. The OSU Cowgirls tried to continue their 3-game winning streak as they went up against the Bears last Friday night. All in all, it was an ugly game, and the Cowgirls were placed on their heels from the get-go.
Ugly. Not great soccer to watch. Very, very physical, very competitive. I thought our kids competed well, but we didn't play well enough to win the game. And part of that's down to Baylor. They didn't allow us to play well enough to win the game.
Goalie Michaela Ungaro saw several shots struck at her early and often, recording 3 of her first 4 saves of the night in the first half alone. The Baylor Bears pressured the Oklahoma State defense all night, getting 9 shots off to OSU's 3 in the first half. There were 2 yellow cards called in all, one for both teams, but it was a clean game by no means. 34 fouls were called in total, 17 apiece between both teams, so calling it a physical game would be an understatement.
Our kids battled hard. I'm not upset with the effort. It's a really tough team to play against with their physicality, and it's just a tough game.
The Cowgirls kept it close though, but they were only able to put 1 ball on net the entire game. The girls were able to push the game into overtime, however, but it was short-lived. 3.5 minutes in, forward Jackie Crowther was able to pin one from inside the box to the top right, giving them the golden goal and a 1-0 victory over the Cowgirls. The Cowgirls had a full day to recover as they matched up against TCU on Sunday. The recovery didn't seem to do too much, as 2 minutes into the game, the Cowgirls gave up a penalty that Horned Frogs' Michelle Prokop would bury, marking her 8th goal for the season. The Cowgirls would end up giving the Frogs more to cheer about as they tacked on 2 more goals in the second half. The Pokes had no answer for the Frogs, though, as they bowed out on both road games this past week, losing this one 3-0. Coach Carmichael says he is still proud of his team, but there's always room to improve.
I think we're playing some really good soccer. We just have to improve in certain areas. We're making some little mistakes that are costing us. We need to finish more chances, that's for sure, and maybe need to not give up as many what we'd call soft goals. But our overall play, I think we've played well, and we just need to put full games together.
The soccer team is also entering the final quarter of the regular season as they are entering a stretch of 4 home games in a row, something Carmichael believes will only help his team.
Whenever you're on buses, airplanes, hotels, more buses, you're eating in restaurants, you're not eating at home, sleeping in strange beds, just all of it. Even on your recovery day on Saturday, when you're at home, everything's right there for you. You're not having to improvise. So I think it's everything. And then just playing in front of your family and friends and all your fans, it just gives you that little extra boost.
The team will face up against the Longhorns of Texas tomorrow at 1 p.m. and tack on 2 more non-conference opponents in Drake and Oral Roberts Wednesday and Friday of next week, both at 7 p.m. For the Poke Report, I'm Jordan Bland.